Swiggity Soo, how'd you do, guys? This is Powerhouse Pancham, and today, guys, I'm bringing you yet another ORAS competitive team builder. Today's going to be based around Mega Blaziken, which I really like. It's an Uber's Pokemon, and to be honest, I don't see why. I think its normal form is probably better than its Mega Evolution, but I didn't actually have a Mega Evolution for this team, so I gave it to Blaziken. We are of course going to be holding the Blaziken Knight, and we do get the Speed Boost ability, which at the end of each full turn, you get a +1 in speed, which is equivalent to a Choice Scarf, which is really nice. Basically, a +1 in speed means that your speed is times by 1.5 times, so that's really cool. Onto the moveset, I've gone with Flare Blitz, 120 base power, 100 accuracy. It does have a 33% recoil, and it does have a 10% chance to burn. Next we do have Superpower, 120 base power, 100 accuracy, but it does lower the user's attack and defense by 1. We do then have Knockoff. This is basically for Rotom Wash really. Basically, you can't really hit Rotom Wash really hard with this Pokemon. Superpower, yeah, but that does put you at -1 in attack and defense. But Knockoff's really good because it takes away its item, and it's really good against Psychic types as well that this Pokemon's weak to. And Knockoff in general is just a really good move. Then we do have Protect just for scouting, and also just get the speed boost in some cases. Onto EV Spread, I've gone with 252 attack, 252 speed with an adamant nature. You could go with Jolly, but you don't really need the Jolly nature because of the speed boost. And then we move on to Hydreigon, one of my favourite dragon types, and it is holding the Choice Scarf, which is very unoriginal. The holder speed is times 1.5 times, but it can only use one move. We do have Levitate, which gives you immunity to ground type moves. And then we do have Draco Meteor that has 150 base power and 90 accuracy, but it does lower your special attack by 2. We then do have Dark Pulse, 80 power, 100 accuracy. It is stab and has a 20% chance to flinch. We then do have Earth Power. Earth Power has 90 power, 100 accuracy, and 10% chance to lower target special defense by 1. And lastly, we do have Flamethrower, mainly for ice types and bug types, and that's all I can think of at the time being. I think that's it. Flamethrower has 90 accuracy, 90 power, 100 accuracy, and a 10% chance to burn the target. Onto EV Spreads, I've got a very unoriginal 252 in special attack, 252 in speed, with a timid nature and 4 in HP. As we move on to Sylveon, one of my favourite fairy types in the game, after Marwile, of course. Citrus Berry is the item I am running on Sylveon. It recovers 1/4 of your max HP if you're at half HP or less. And then we do have Pixate. Pixate turns normal type moves into fairy type moves, and it makes it do 1.3 times more damage. This is why we have Hyper Voice. Turns into a fairy type move, gets a 1.3 times boost, meaning it has a total base power of 117, and it does actually hit both adjacent foes, which is really nice. Then do have Helping Hand. One ally's moves because 1.5 times this turn, so if you realise that you can't take out a Pokemon Sylveon but your ally can, use Helping Hand, give them that boost, and then they can destroy your opponent. Then we do have Hidden Power Ground. This is for steel and poison types that this Pokemon's weak to. Hidden Power Ground is super effective against both, which is really nice. And then we do have Protect, which yet again is for scouting and also for prediction initiative. Onto EV Spreads, we're going 252 HP, 252 special defense with 4 special attack with a calm nature. Then we have Heatrun. Heatrun is one of my favourite Pokemon, and I probably use it a bit too much in my team builds. I've pretty much had it in the last 16 builds I've used, but it's just so cool. We do have Air Balloon. Air Balloon gives it immunity to ground type moves, and the Air Balloon does pop if you're hit with an attack. Then do have Flash Fight. It gives us immunity to fire type moves, and then when we are hit with a fire type move, our fire type moves do 1.5 times damage from then on, and this is when you can spam Heat Wave. Heat Wave, 95 base power, 90 accuracy, and a 10% chance to burn the foes. It does actually hit both opponents, which is really nice. We then do have Flash Cannon, 80 power, 100 accuracy, and 10% chance to lower the target special defense by 1. A lot of people don't like running Flash Cannon, like running Substitute instead. Although Flash Cannon is really good against rock types as well, such as Mega Titar. And yeah, you could argue Earth Power does the same, but Flash Cannon is stab. We then do have Earth Power, 90 base power, 100 accuracy, and this is basically for other heat runs really, and the odd fire type maybe. We then do have Protect, prevents all moves from inflicting this user this turn. I've had him on all 3 of these Pokemon, well, all 3 out of the 4 Pokemon so far, and like I said before, it does the same thing. As we move on to Gengar. Gengar is Poison and Ghost with the Focus Sash. It basically makes it a 2-hit knockout to kill this Pokemon. We do have the Levitate ability that gives us immunity to ground type moves. We do have Shadow Ball, which is Shadow type, Ghost type even. 80 base power, 100 accuracy, and a 20% chance to lower the target special defense by 1. We then do have Sludge Bomb, 90 base power, 100 accuracy, and a 30% chance to poison the target. Will-O-Wisp and Taunt are really good on this Pokemon. Will-O-Wisp, basically, I would never run Will-O-Wisp really. However, Sucker Punch Kangaskhan is a thing, and it will knock it out as the big Kangaskhan breaks the sash, and then the baby Kangaskhan finishes you off. However, if you Will-O-Wisp it, then you can actually take a Sucker Punch from Kangaskhan, so this is why it's always good. Will-O-Wisp is also good against other physical attackers. We do have Taunt for 3 turns the user can't use a status move. Really good against Prankster user, although Prankster users will probably taunt you beforehand. Really good against a Moongus, let's leave it at that. Onto EV spreads, I've gone with 252 special attack, 252 speed, 4 special defense, which is supposed to be in HP, with a modest nature, although it probably could be timid to make it better. So let's go with timid. Yep. Timid nature. And then on to our last Pokemon, probably one of my favourite Pokemon is Milotic. Milotic is water type with leftovers at the end of every turn. The holder restores 1/16 of its max HP. Then we do have competitive. This Pokemon special attack is boosted by 2 for each of its stats that's lowered by a foe. Remember that, guys, so if you try to charm your Milotic, that won't do anything. It has to be by a foe, not by your ally. We do have Scald, 80 base power, 100 accuracy, and a 30% chance to burn the target. We then do have Ice Beam. Ice Beam has 90 base power, 100 accuracy, and a 10% chance to freeze the target as well. And we then do have Recover, heals the user by 50% of its max HP, which is really good for HP regeneration. And then we do have Icy Wind. You could go with another move, I don't know, maybe like a Hidden Power Grass. However, Icy Wind's really good for speed control, and you could run both. Maybe if you feel that you can't take out a Pokemon with a Icy Wind, you can always just hit them with an Ice Beam instead. Onto EV spreads, I've gone 252 HP, 252 defense, not 252 special attack, 4 special attack with a bold nature. So that's my video, guys, just over 7 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it. I like keeping these videos short and sweet. Basically, I get bored really easy on team builders, and I feel that doing them really quickly for you guys stops that agony. So thanks for watching, guys. Go check out my other content and rate this video if you really want to. If you do dislike it though, can you please give me a reason why, and give me some constructive criticism if you really want to. So thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.